If you have watched any big streamer, chances are you have seen them humiliating themselves on stream. Whether it be embarrassing themselves or doing ridiculous things or even playing with their sexuality, streamers have no issues doing whatever it takes to keep you watching, even if that means losing all their self-respect, dignity, and even freedom. They know the best way to keep people watching is by keeping them laughing at them. The more money the big corporations pump into streaming, the more these streamers are willing to sell out for it. In fact, the only reason streamers are so willing to do these ridiculous things is because they see people like Cenat. Kai has made it to a massive level where all the big corporations sign lucrative deals with him, putting millions of dollars in his pocket, turning him into a walking billboard. He humiliates himself routinely for that top spot. These streamers know exactly what needs to be done to get the attention of these massive sponsors. They all have to go through those public humiliation rituals to make it to the level Kai is at. From watching streamers, I have started to notice that streaming culture is just one humiliation ritual, and I will expose that today. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about the humiliation rituals in streaming. Let's get right into it. Before making these videos, I only really saw streamers when I would be on social media. I never really understood streamers like Kai, Speed, and Adin, as they weren't really funny to me. Instead, it came off as silly and as slapstick comedy. It was always a bunch of yelling and screaming, running around and doing funny goofy things. As the years went by and streaming started getting bigger, I started seeing it change and take a massive turn. This just so happened to be right around the time massive corporations became interested in streaming. The streams were no longer silly and fun. Instead, streaming became full of degeneracy and over-the-top reactions. On top of that, gambling completely took over, with many of the biggest streamers selling out to casino websites and gambling for hours on stream, turning all their young fans into future gambling degenerate addicts. Streaming turned into the most toxic MTV reality shows from the 2000s, where anything goes for those sweet monetizable views. It's no surprise that when these big corporations started sponsoring all these big streamers, they turned into this. It is obviously directly connected, and because of their involvement. All these big streamers sign with the same talent agencies that connect these streamers with these massive corporations. They are the ones who are instructing these streamers on how to act and what to do for those views. They are the ones that get these streamers humiliating themselves for money. Streamers are the most influential people in the world when it comes to the youth. They are the new rock stars, star athletes, big movie stars, you name it, they're all of it combined. Millions of kids want to be Speed, Adin, and Kai. They want to be famous rich streamers who get paid millions to entertain their fans. And that right there is a massive problem. These kids are looking up to these guys who are promoting straight up degeneracy and brain rot filth. There is nothing positive these streamers are teaching the kids. They are literally teaching these kids horrible things and humiliating themselves for these corporations. This generation consuming this content is gonna be cooked if their role models are these streamers who are willing to do anything for attention. Society will suffer greatly in the future when these kids are the ones working and running the world. This is exactly what those elite who run those big corporations want. They want a brain-dead, mindless society that is too dumb to think for themselves and are easier to manipulate. These streamers are successfully turning their fans into lost gambling addict degenerates who will be working slaves to the elite. Believe it or not, this is the real reason these streamers are getting so rich. It's because they're being used by those with all the money. They are the ones who get these streamers doing these public humiliation rituals. Streamers are not only embarrassing themselves in all types of ways, but they're even playing with their sexuality for views, pretending to be something they might not actually be, all to humiliate themselves and at the same time push that corporate agenda that gets them paid. Just like Hollywood did to black comedians, the big corporations are doing to streamers. Hollywood was exposed for forcing black comedians to wear dresses. They are doing the same thing with these streamers, having them play with their sexuality for views. Remember Dave Chappelle exposed Hollywood long ago for pushing the Lil Nas X agenda? He came out and said that Hollywood would try to trick you into a dress to humiliate yourself and push their agendas.
Manipulate me. It's like somebody's trying to put young Dave in a compromising position. Because then I got worse. So when I said I'm not going to do it, then all of a sudden it was like, well, now he has walking pneumonia. And then I knew long before I walked, I had considered walking. And I knew I was going to leave, so I got ahead of schedule, and I bounced. Show business has to do with compromise and wearing the mask.
Did you feel like a sellout?
I felt like they got me in touch with my inner coon. They stirred him up.
Really?
When we was doing that sketch and that guy laughed, I felt like, man, I felt like they got me. They got me. I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. I'm doing a movie with Martin. Yeah. The movie's going good. So I walk in the trailer, like, man, this must be the wrong trailer because there's a dress in here. They come in, the writer comes in. I think he's the writer. He's like, hey, listen, we got this hilarious scene. Martin's sneaking out of jail. So he disguises you as a prostitute. And he put this dress on. And, what? Is it prostitute? No, I'm not doing it. I don't feel comfortable with it.
Now it's the streamers they got pushing this agenda and humiliating themselves for those sponsors. I have shown this clip of streamer Plaqueboy Max a few times now, but I don't think people notice how dark this is. Plaqueboy Max confirmed exactly what I'm saying. He called out those behind these streamers for trying to make him play with his sexuality.
It's like, bro, there's certain things, we all have morals. That's too far, bro. Bro, y'all can see, even though I was in Miami smacking my ass doing all type of crazy, bro, like, and their CMB on my hand, you should never, ever let go of your morals, ever. Bro, I'm not walking down Melrose in public with a diaper. So the fact that it feels like niggas sexualize me in a weird way that I'm not comfortable being sexualized. And it's like, okay, I understand they probably don't see it like that, but I see it like that because that's what's happened. Guys, I'm literally on gay Twitter, all type of hitting on me thinking I'm not. And it's like, bro, now I'm getting back in the car, I'm expressing myself, and Ron smirking.
He called them out like Dave Chappelle did Hollywood, letting us know it's these men behind the streamers, those giving the sponsors that want these streamers acting a certain way. This is why he pushes the sus content he pushes. It's sad because even though he called it out, he still does it. That's how desperate he wants the money and the opportunities. He's willing to compromise his morals for views, all to please the streaming overlords. Remember, just about everything in streaming is staged, and these streamers have big sponsors and lucrative deals that they can lose if what they push in their live streams isn't approved by their sponsors. These streams are all scripted, written out, and guided by these sponsors, so they are purposely planning to push this content to the youth. They know the youth are watching these streamers, so they use these streamers to push the masculinity to them, teaching them that it's okay to play with their sexuality and act like a girl, further blurring gender roles just like big corporate America wants. Notice that the biggest streamers are the ones doing this the most. The more money they get, the more sus they behave. Look at Kai and Speed, for example. Not only do they routinely do over-the-top ridiculous things, but they both play with their sexuality on the regular, pushing it onto their fans. There are videos of Kai and Speed literally taking a shower together. Me and my best friend are really close, but I would never in a million years take a shower with him. I don't care if we have clothes on or not. I would never even joke like that. Yet Kai and Speed are here on stream with thousands of people watching them, pretending like it's normal to shower with your friend. Or like we see in this video with Kai and Speed laying down in bed together. It's pretty clear what they're pushing onto their fans, just like they were doing in the streaming university. Recently, Kai's streamer friend Rakai came out as gay during streamer university, and he's only 16 years old, claiming that he's bi and even joking about wanting to hook up with a man.
What bitch again? I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm bisexual.
Versus? So this is like the official announcement?
Yeah, but I'm bisexual.
Okay.
For real?
Y'all heard it here first.
Yo, Chad, I heard it here. We're called bisexual. Well. Asshole. Marco, why can't you fuck me?
Why are you so gay, bro? Like, do you ever stop and think about that?
You just can't fuck me one time.
Yo, Chad, tell this nigga stop being gay.
I'm just saying, like, this one time. You just can't do it one time, though.
Do you hear yourself right now, bro?
Can't fuck me one time? Really, dude?
Alright, let's get food first and then go figure out like what's up.
Alright, come on. Yeah.
Let's get food first.
Try. Wait, man. Fuck, wait, bro, I asked you to fuck me last night?
Yeah, he was on some gay shit, bro. The clip went kind of
Gay
viral.
shit, like what the fuck? Wait, you said who?
That's why I left.
I didn't want to fuck you. I said you dig me down.
Yeah, that's gay.
Again, this is a popular streamer nowadays associated with Kai Cenat, and he's also playing with his sexuality. You think that's a coincidence? Yet another streamer pushing the Lil Nas X agenda, humiliating himself for clicks and views. Speed loves doing this. He has done this with others, not just Kai. In this stream, he literally tries to kiss Adin Ross on the lips.
Ish? Bro, why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, bro, y'all never fail with this kiss shit. Why do y'all always want us to kiss, bro? Like, dude, like, that is, like, y'all are, like...
I mean, we could just do it just to show them.
Bro.
I mean, they are saying it, you know?
You want to kiss?
I mean, you've always been a man for the people. Remember the last trick-or-treating stream we did?
Yeah.
We were going to, but you backed away.
So, okay, all right, bet. Let's go right now. Play back to the back, okay?
What is that? Here, let's start with this, just so we Get close again, okay? We're gonna play the nervous game. You know how to play?
All right.
So basically, when you start screaming or you move my hand away, that means you're nervous. All right. No, move your thighs towards here so they can see. Oh, they need to see. They this angle. Yeah. Okay.
Yo, you're gay.
No, you're the one who didn't back off.
You're actually gay.
I backed off.
Are you gay, Adin?
No.
And in another one, he jumps on top of him and starts gyrating on him. Again, pushing this nonsense onto the youth. You tell me if it's okay to play gay for views and pretend to be gay with the friends as a joke. This is obvious an agenda in my opinion, and all you have to do is open your eyes to see that. It is not a coincidence that these are the biggest streamers. These are the ones with the most money and the most connections to corporate America. They are just puppets. Like I have shown in my previous video on Adin and Speed. Speed has even claimed to be in a relationship with a trans person. He literally used this as a story arc for his streams.
I don't know. I feel like you should just let love find you, because think about it. Like, try to put yourself in my shoes. A lot of people won't date me because I'm trans.
I'm about to say it, y'all.
What you gonna say?
And guess what?
Mind you, Speed was still a teenager during these days. His audience were all kids. It seems like the main agenda being pushed through streaming is the Lil Nas X agenda. You tell me if I'm wrong. They're even planting streamers like Sketch. Sketch blew up out of nowhere, going viral instantly on TikTok. He then became a massive streamer, hanging out with the biggest streamers and even getting deals with the NFL. All for it to later be exposed that he was a former gay OF creator who posted adult content engaging in intimate acts with men. You really think it's a coincidence that his career skyrocketed instantly and all the streamers wanted to hang out with him while they're all playing with their sexuality? All of these streamers are pushing this for a reason. Now, one of the new streamers on the rise is a streamer named Marlon. Marlon is a Swedish streamer who is close with members of FaZe Clan. As of recently, he has been climbing quickly in the streamer space that he has even recently collaborated with Mr. Beast. Just like Sketch, he came out of nowhere and is already getting tons of attention. And right as he's about to transition into the next level in streaming, he gets exposed for selling clothless pictures of himself to gay men online.
I always have this fake image. I've always helped him, even towards his family. I've helped him have this fake image also with you guys that watch him, that didn't know that he's lying to you guys. I'm exposing him because I have to stand up for myself. And you guys should know. You guys should know who you're watching. A guy that lies about drinking.
I'm saying, I don't know what time it is. We out here in the 365, baby.
About everything, how he's a man of God. This is not true. How is this a man of God? Please tell me. This is how he got money for a long time. He was doing this to multiple people. This is not a screenshot that's mine. This is a screenshot that somebody posted on a page called LPSG. And I made sure this was taken down to keep up his fake image. And this is the what's it called? The mails that I made. This is me, obviously. Me making sure that this is all taken down for his image, because I didn't want him to be exposed. I always was the ride or die for him. I did everything for him, guys. We were in London in September in a hotel. He FaceTimed the gay guy in front of me, and the gay guy sent money to Marlon because he was showing his biceps and abs and whatever. This was right in front of me, guys, and this is proof.
Again, all of these streamers seem to be connected to something like this. On top of the big streamers pushing the Lil Nas X agenda and playing with their sexuality, you got other streamers like Neon, who's only known for embarrassing himself for views all the time. He runs around with an OF girlfriend who was exposed for allegedly cheating on him several times, something he used for content and promoted. He also faked his death for attention, faked being jumped for attention, and even created a fake beef with streamer Jack Doherty for attention. He is literally one of the worst influence for the kids, yet he has thousands of live viewers with a lucrative streaming deal with Kick. Another live streamer who constantly humiliates himself and pushes degeneracy is the streamer Lacey. Lacey, just like Kai, Speed, and Adin, has been pushing that Lil Nas X agenda. Not only does he pretend to be gay, but he has also even come out and claimed he sold his soul.
I just wanted to announce that this is the real me. This is who I've been feeling like for years now. And I'm finally ready to come forward to the world and let everybody know that this is who I am. My name's Lacey, I'm gay, and I like dick. And you're not gonna do anything about it.
But I'll say it right now, I don't give a fuck. I sold my soul. I went to a red room. Cheezer, Convy, Adin, and Tav came in with red robes on, and they had blood stains dripping down their mouths. They walked up to me, walked around in a circle, and started doing a bunch of weird spells and shit on me. And I walked out after that, checked my bank account, $2 million in the account.
While he was obviously trolling here, it's clear he's telling the truth in comedy, because every time he humiliates himself and embarrasses himself for viewers, he is selling out. That is what selling your soul is. Notice this sus pattern from just about every streamer? You think it's a coincidence that they're all pushing the Lil Nas X agenda? Do you think all these streamers just naturally happen to be zesty and fruity? Or is it the big corporations paying these big streamers to push this agenda? And then these smaller streamers are seeing the big streamers becoming so successful by doing this that they copy them. On top of all these wild fruity streamers, you have the crazy ones who are literally throwing away their freedom for content, like Johnny Somali and Vitali. Johnny Somali is possibly the worst streamer on the internet. He went viral for all the wrong reasons, saying the dumbest things, antagonizing people on the street, and even disrespecting people's culture. He gets himself beat up all the time while live streaming, and he trolls so hard that he's currently facing 31 years in prison in South Korea. This is literally the brain rot content these creators are pushing, and this is what the youth is watching as entertainment. It's like they took the already idiotic brain rot reality shows from the 2000s, stripped away any logic and purpose the show barely had, cranked up the insanity and degeneracy beyond max, and aimed it at a young teenage audience. There are so many young kids watching this degeneracy being shaped and molded by it. We as a society truly have to do something about this. Are we really gonna let these streamers turn the next generation into brain rot zombies? People who spend hours of their day watching this filth? I know our parents used to complain about certain TV shows we watched growing up, and it was never that bad really. These streamers make South Park look like Playhouse Disney, and South Park is for adults. These streams are specifically targeted towards the youth. Those who run this world are throwing money to these streamers to keep them in the circus, keep them humiliating themselves and destroying the youth. It's only gonna make the masses easier for them to control and enslave. While the masses get dumber and more poor, the elite get richer and more manipulative. They know exactly what they're doing. We gotta stop our brothers, sisters, and children from watching this junk. Point them towards something that would help improve them, or that at least isn't guys taking showers with each other. The fact that this content keeps rising just proves how far society has fallen. We are becoming idiocracy. It's happening right in front of us, and these streamers are leading this decline. Who's really making these streamers ultra rich? It's the big corporations that sponsor and sign them. When they got involved, they corrupted streaming, throwing money at whoever embarrasses themselves and pushes their agendas. They are using these streamers to mold our youth. We can't let them do that. If you're watching this and you feel like you can stream, you should do it. Make positive content for the kids. Teach them something and be fun in a positive way. Really guide these kids. They need it. Whatever you do, just don't sell out and humiliate yourself for money. That's sad and pathetic. We truly need better role models for the kids. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.